Howdy, howdy. Welcome back. This is Jack. All right. Let me double check to make sure I don't need to heal anything. Okay. So I did do some farming between streams. Hang on a second. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I'd done. There was something I had to click on behind the scenes. Make sure I didn't have like Facebook up to like throw up alerts randomly. Some of the groups I hang out in like to talk a lot, so. If you're here in chat, throw a message down to make sure chat's actually working this time, because I really don't want to miss people trying to talk to me. Actually, let me do this, since this is turn-based. Cool. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. For those who are just listening, all I did was I just said something into chat just to make sure I could see it. Because when I was doing Apex, for some reason, the chat was hidden, and that kind of pissed me off, because there was like a couple people trying to talk to me, and I just didn't see it. Like, talking to people is like my favorite thing. All right. I might have to check something. Hang on. There we go. Foolsies. And yes, I do know I start a little early sometimes, frequently. It's because I actually get rather anxious waiting. Hey, Vex. Hang on a second. Echo, stop the alarm. Sorry, it was an alarm to let me know I needed to start getting ready to be on camera. Oh, what do you think of the new camera angle? I decided to lower it a little bit and reposition it. It's not much of a difference. Yeah, I was playing with the contrast and brightness a bit, and also the camera angle. So, I did remember to turn off my overhead lights so that the balancing of the lighting's a bit better. Sometimes, what do you think? Do you think I should open the sliding glass blinds behind me? Would you like that? Yay! Hey, Gothic! It's good to see you. Would either of you think opening up the blinds behind me would be a good idea? Like, is that something you guys would like? You open or close? Do you want them open or close? That's the question. Oh. During this round, I'm going to go ahead and open one of my drinks. My usual cheat day sodas. Woo. Show first. Alright. Well, thankfully, since this is turn-based and I've already told my stuff, I can go do that. Usually the reason I don't have this open is more of... Hardly that. My cat messes up the blinds all the time, so when I go to open them, they're all messed up. There we go. Ugh, cool. And my turn. And the battle's over. That's awesome. Keep the blinds? Alright. I'll pop back up and close them again here in a second. Yeah, you're right. That really messes with the lighting in the room. Let me do something real fast. Let's do this. So one of the things when I was running around leveling is I found out how to turn on the express elevator. So pretty happy about that. So I can get up and down pretty fast. Yeah, dark. It's what it is my camera's trying to adjust. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to close it all the way, just what's behind me. And the reason for that is more my cat. He likes the blinds being partly open at least. There, that should hopefully fix it. Alright. That should look a bit better. Thought I can probably adjust the contrast and lighting on the OBS side. But I wanted to leave the blinds at least a little open for my kitty cat. That's good. Sleeping good is good. Sleeping good is always good. Oh yeah, I opened my drink. Let me actually drink it. Now, normally I do a 2-liter when I'm doing this, but I didn't want a 2-liter. Ugh. Alright, let me check what this message is, and then I'm going to put my phone on silent. Make sure it's nothing important. Coolsies. Coolsies. And coolsies. My phone's now on silent. God damn it. Okay, I thought it was on silent. There. Now it is on silent. Alright, let's go eat this tree eater. Let's go fight this tree eater, is what I meant to say. Well, I'm actually pretty happy that I was able to, so yesterday I slept really weird. Sorry about this being about me, good. I want to talk about it. So basically I stayed up until like 6 in the morning trying to do work. I was recording the rest of Metal Gear Rising. I did pretty much all in one sitting, minus the first mission. Except for the DLCs. I still got the DLCs to do, but that's whatever. And, so I stayed up until 6, and then I was able to, then I'm like, I've inverted to my night owl pattern. Thankfully, yeah, I'll have to read more into it myself before I, like, really start. I hate to say the word caring, just being able to implement, it's probably the better word. But anyway, I was able to conk out, I want to say about 11. Why, I don't know. Let me go ahead and just spirit everybody up just so they're ready. I'm going to take a wild guess and say you're both just ready for Star Wars this evening. As I already told Vex, I'm going to try and start tying up some of those loose... Oh, poop. Well, let me go ahead and finish up this. About 600 points of damage. Definitely an improvement. But yeah, I'm going to start tying up some of the story threads that I've been setting up. So this session's probably going to be a lot of RP and you guys being able to actually... Oof, almost got her. Damn. Yeah, if I don't get it win this fight this time, I will definitely get it the second time. But right now, I'm more interested in this part. Let's go ahead and use a healing leaf on her, or flower. And then, because we're going to power her up as much as possible. Do I have anything else? I have a power elixir. So let's go ahead and make her attack power even higher too. So she's going to use a healing flower on herself, bring her back up to full. And then Spore Gas is on everybody? Okay, Vaughn. And that KO'd him? Mind, he wasn't at full health. Poop. Good news is the item's not waste, because if it had been targeting him, it would have been an issue. Alright. So she is going to... Since she gets... Well, no, because she goes first, it'll be an issue. I'm going to go ahead and have her keep powering herself up. She's going to do a shield elixir on herself. That's fine. It takes time to get used to being RPing. There we go. Okay, this might kill Gala. We'll see. I should have expected this. No, he's still standing. That's good. Cool. Now he's standing. Alright. Alright. So we're going to have him do Vera to himself, and we're going to have her do Vera to Gala. And he's got Rot. So I'm going to have him do Healing Bloom, which should get everybody back up to full. Alright, be right back. Because this should get him to about 500, 600 health. And get rid of his rot, which is the big thing. Okay, so 499, pretty damn close. This is the one I was concerned about if Vaughn got to go first. That's actually might be one part of the problem, is that the group actually has no dedicated leader. Oh, cool. All right, that brought everybody. Gallo was the only one who really needed healing at that point. Even with shield, she almost got KO'd just then. That is troubling. All right, I'm gonna throw Fury Boost on her now, and I'm gonna have her heal herself with Vera. Actually, I'm gonna have her do it with Healing Flower, just to bring her 100% guaranteed to bring her back up to full. And he is going to... I'm going to save his magic. So we're going to... Can he do this now? I forget. Did he upgrade enough that he can do this? No. Alright, so I got to do... I'm just going to keep... No, we're not going to save his magic, because he doesn't go before anybody else, really. But yeah, we have no one, as far as I can tell in the group, there is no dedicated person who says, hey, let's do the thing. And then the thing gets done. More often than not, it's just everybody like, hey, okay. Well, I wouldn't say your character's a leader. He's headstrong and he goes, I'm doing the thing, and then everybody just follows him. You don't have anybody who coordinates the group or anything, really. Everybody just, once again, goes off and does their own thing. So that's just my opinion. It doesn't matter what I really think. I'm just on the outside. Alright. So we're going to have him use that on him. And now that she is pretty much fully powered up, actually, I'm going to see if this will do more. Alright, I just did right. Left, right. Alright, this might be a good combo. Unknown. And I'm going to have him use Vera on himself, just to make... Oh, no, because if he's using the Healing Flower, it's guaranteed... Scared me for a second. Alright, 635. That wasn't bad. Alright. Because, like, take for instance the stealing the car thing. Okay, going after Vaughn, that's good. No one made the decision on who was going where. It was just, alright, I'm going to sneak in this way. I'm going to sneak in this way. Which, once again, there's nothing wrong with that approach. Okay, he's got enough magic for another of that. Alright, she was able to do another 612. Well, Vaughn's dead. Maybe Gala. Well, the fact that he's doing the stone circle means he's probably near dead himself, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Cool. That was a good chunk of damage. Unfortunately, the creature is still alive, so I can very well still lose this. I'm going to quickly try to heal everyone up as best I can. All comes down to who goes when. Okay, she's gonna live no matter, most likely no matter what. Gala's down. Gala's gone. Unless he had blocked one of those. If he had blocked one of those, would have been fine, but he didn't. So, let's see if this okay, the creature is near dead. Like, my melee attacks are knocking on its ass. All right, stone circle. If Noah doesn't die from this, she might be able to get him on her turn. Because there's no way I can keep just healing her and then attacking, healing her, then attacking. It would just be every turn her healing herself. So it pretty much comes down to, If she can get him with this attack, which doesn't look like with how many times he blocked already. Yeah, he's got her. He's got her. And he's doing Spore Gas. For good measure. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that was my own fault. I actually know what I did wrong in that one. I can actually get this. I can get this fight. I did a stupid. I didn't do my opening turn right, which messed up everything else. Because then I was playing catch up with everything else. So just give me a second. We'll be right back in that fight. Oh. So it's been a year. Oh, not a year. Wow. That's nowhere near a year. It's been quite a few months since I decided I was going to try and start growing a beard. And I do have hair on my cheeks. Yeah. Oh, brute forcing it's just fine. The problem was I didn't brute force it right. You'll see what I mean here in a bit. Anyway, but yeah, I do have some hair on my cheeks, which is like the big deal to me. Except for it's all like platinum blonde, so you can't see it. So annoying. Any alerts I need to worry about? No. Just stupid phone game stuff. Alright. Now, for the record, I do remember this guy always being an asshole. Like, he was always a difficult fight. It was always like, because he introduces new mechanics, rot, that you didn't know before. Hits you for an insane amount of damage every time. This is what I forgot to do. Throw all those items onto Noah so she can just go first. Well, I'm a natural blonde too, and it depends on how much sunlight I get as how blonde I am. Because I live in Portland where there's no such thing as sunlight, my hair has gotten really dirty blonde, not to mention anti-socialness. Alright. I'm going to have to do this in a way I didn't want to. Just to ensure that he lives. Oh, 2 speed elixirs. Nice. That's a thing. I'm going to go ahead and quickly... Healing Flower. Actually, I'm going to have her use Vera. Vera Gala so he doesn't die. And then I'm going to have him use Swordy. That's the most damage he does. Yeah. Now, which there's nothing wrong with that. Right now, it just looks like I'm going to have like a stupid long chin hair. Which, once again, okay. Well, good thing is he can use Vera on himself to get rid of that. As long as he doesn't get KO'd. And even then, not a big deal. Anyway, he's now got a speed elixir on him. Hopefully that'll make him go first more often. Because the style I have in my head that I want to do is I want to have like a... I want to have a full beard. The cheeks are going to be well trimmed, so it's going to actually be relatively short. And then this is just going to grow out. And I'll probably do braids in it. That's my vision for how I want to look. I'm going to throw this on him just to increase the chance that Vaughn does survive more often. Go for it. So one of the annoying things about right now with one of the things I don't like about YouTube's settings I can use, it's just a stupid gripe. So there's this category you can do to like choose what game you're playing, and the problem is this game is so damn old that it won't let me choose this game. So the end result is you just see, hey, you can only tell from the title. And it's a dumb gripe. It's not a real gripe. It's just, and it just happens because it's a game that was not well known, and a handful of other things. All right, who's going first? All right. Oh, cool. And the healing bloom's going to put him right back up to full. There we go. Everybody's at full. Well, I kind of trim on a regular anyway. I don't shave it, I just trim it. But that's because I only want it at a certain length. It's just more of the hair that is growing out is not growing out dark enough or in enough places. Alright, he might be able to get an attack off this time. I'm going to have him do Spirit, so he can do a full-fledged attack. And then she's... No! There we go. And another sortie from him since everybody's got full health. Yeah. Well, I don't want to do a full shave because if I do that mentally, that feels like all the progress I've done goes away. And that will irk me. Oh, cool. So me actually doing Spirit at that moment was a good moment. And yes, I do know that magic is knocking him on his ass, but that doesn't count. Let me check to see if I've got a longer combo. Nope, don't want that. There we go. Or a better combo for him to do. Okay, that's her. I need... I don't look like I do. Hang on. Down, right, up, down, left, left. Nope, he's just a little short. Okay. Might be able to do fire tackle. So let's see here. Left, right, left, down, right. Nope, can't do that one either. So yeah, I'm stuck doing the weird combos that I do with him. So left, or right, left, right, up, left. And then she's got her usual one she's doing. I am going to use another healing bloom because I have a feeling it's going to be needed right now. And he blocks the last one, which is fine. This is like the first attack he's actually done this whole time. Yeah, all that only did about 400 points of damage. Oh good, he blocked that last one. So that healing bloom is going to keep him alive. Okay, I'm going to have him Vera himself. I know he has actually quite a bit of health left, but I have a feeling if I don't do it, he'll still get KO'd instantly. Oh, it's going to start doing the earth thing. So this might have saved him, assuming that he can survive it at all. Okay, Spore Gas on Vaughn, not a big deal. He'll survive. Maybe. Almost didn't. Alright. Almost there. He's going to start doing that annoying attack that hits everybody. I have to be ready for that. Right now, my biggest concern is getting Vaughn in fighting condition. And I think he can't do anymore. He can do Gimard. I'm going to have him also do Vera on Vaughn just in case it becomes possible. More than likely, it's going to be to a corpse. Or unconscious. So I don't think this is going to heal him back up to full. Although Vera has gotten powered up, it most likely will not bring him to full. It'll at least get rid of that rot. Alright. Yeah, he's probably going to go down if it does the circle attack. Yeah, Stone Circle. Probably going to down him. Oh, actually, he's got shield up. It might save him. Most likely, he'll still go down. No, he's up. Somehow. Well, Vaughn's about to get healed again by Gala. That was a happy coincidence. So that worked out. Alright, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Item. Healing Flower. Gala. Item. Healing Flower. Herself. And then for good measure, you're going to have you do Vera again on Vaughn. Since Vaughn was already pretty damn full. And it's going to KO Gala. Fudge. Unless he blocks that last one. And he didn't. Damn it. Well, the good news is I do still have a Phoenix. So that's a wasted Healing Flower. And then Gala was going to heal Vaughn. So Vaughn's not at full health. Alright. So let's do it this way. You know what? For all the money. We got it. For all the money, we did it. Woo, we got beaten. That was a horrifying monster, but no match for that. You were the one that was downed! Also did the least damage. Hurry, hurry, Vaughn. We have to help the Genesis tree. Like, she's so excited about this, too. I don't blame her. Vaughn reached out gently to the tree, felt the gentle warmth of the palm in his hand. Noah reached out swiftly for the Genesis tree. She felt quite strength in the palm of her hand. Gala reached out strongly for the Genesis tree. He felt pure joy in the palm of his hand. So one thing I'm kind of curious about, did these trees always look like those weird shaped trees, or is this how they used to look and then the mist shrunk them? No, I haven't gone back to fight them. Alright, all their things got powered up. And now this whole town has been saved. Oh, they're just celebrating. They're just like, oh, somebody drove away the mist. Let's go see. I should have been reading that, but I didn't. But no, I haven't gone back to fight the bees. I don't remember if I said that or not. I'll have to go back and do that at some point. I could probably win the fight now, or at least not die on the first round. Noah just going apeshit saying. Okay. You know me, I'm drain damaged. Just great, magnificent. So reviving the dentistry is what does it? I should get going now. Hurry down ahead of you so I can tell everybody in Jeremiah about the news. Ooh, some people never change. Not the bees! Ah! You're not wrong. Yeah, I love how insanely powerful those bees are, too. Forest amulet. I'm really hoping the forest amulet wouldn't have helped for the fight. Like, I'm hoping that's just a coincidence that it's there. Oh, just nullifies rod attacks. That would have been helpful, but not world-changing. Like, me moving that the Ozma egg, that made a bit of a difference. I'm gonna damn save before I go anywhere else. I'm saving. Not doing that fight. Not again. Mind you, that monster becomes a regular monster later. But you're much more powered up. Oh, and there's also a pretty damn good explanation as to why each area is... I think I mentioned it before, but why each area has stronger monsters. You're actually going in reverse order to how the mist showed up. So the mist showed up on a continent elsewhere, then it came to where we're at now, and then it came to where we started. So the monsters grew stronger as the longer the mist is there. Hey, you saved Jeremiah. Let's go celebrate. Woo! Everybody's happy. I should be able to buy some gear. Well, actually, I don't know how much money I have. Any money I saved up from my farming got spent to upgrade, so. Thank you, brave Saru heroes. Vaughn, I just adore you. Noah, you're so cute. Oh, I don't believe it. It's Gala. Getting all this fans. Don't push everyone. Please calm down. Oof, I'm being crushed. All I can think of is Tidus from Final Fantasy X. Oh, yeah, my knee is still doing those weird pops, like, after you damage it. Like, it still hurts. Not broken or anything, obviously. I just ding the hell out of it. I can move it, I can work on it. It just... Like, there's a certain spot that if I touch, it's still bruised. Okay, Zalon. And I'm guessing it's going to be, could you get rid of the mist of this area? No. I took the thing that houses my green screen and shoved it underneath my bed. And while I was doing this, I wanged the hell out of it against the against something. I have a favorite ask. Will you listen? Sure, why not? Vidina, okay. And it was just like in the perfect spot on my knee that it just hurt like hell. I have to deliver a letter from this guy. Cool. Yuma and Pepe. Alright, let's go check out the shops. See what kind of gear I might be able to get. Cool. Oh, Vaughn's finally getting an actual sword. Noah does like straight up just more damage than him right now. Actually, oh, here's a heads up. You can equip like the short sword onto Noah, for instance, but her attacks will take up more space. So that's a thing. Have anything to sell? Actually, probably hit... I'm gonna hang on to that just because it was given to you early in the... Oh yeah, I got the fire book to read. All right, I am going to have to do some farming for money. Now, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I have been incredibly tempted to like find a cheat code to give myself infinite money or just max money in this game. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been extremely tempted. Thankfully, up to this point, I've talked myself out of it every time. I want to say I go north. Yeah, I'm going north because it's that town with the fans that I'm headed to next. tomorrow actually might be my first day I get to go for a jog on it, or I might try to. I wonder what she's actually saying when she does that. Oh yeah, but but I said I'm not going to. I've been incredibly tempted, and the only reason the only okay I have for it in my head as to reason why it's okay for me to do it is actually because let me get the thought straight in my head. It'll make me burn through the game faster. And since I have such a large library of games I'm playing, it would be a good idea to expedite it. He just switched it out. He now has a sword, a short sword. And if you notice, it's just a longer banana now. If you look at the handle, it's still a banana. I don't know why my head's in a fog right now. Not like depression fog or anything. Just like I haven't had enough coffee yet, but I've got caffeine from the soda, so I should be fine. So I might actually get up and go fill up myself a quick cup of coffee after we go in here. So every place had their own way of dealing with the mist. This is Vidna's. They have giant fans. And the fans are powered by the hot springs underneath, which is pretty damn smart, not gonna lie. You're not wrong. Not to mention, considering the kind of caffeine or kind of coffee I have. Oh snap! Hey, good. Gala, look, people from Biron. It's a lot of people from Biron. Surprise, Gala, what's wrong? I thought the Biron people were your friends. It's just that I've been violated teacher by wearing Ozma. What's the matter, Gala? Zupo forgave you. Then why? Vaughn, say something, Gala. Gala, don't torment yourself. Yeah, thermal generator, also cool. But Gala, Vaughn is right. What's more? Ozma is in Saru. He's a Rasaru, so he didn't do anything wrong. Rasaru? Did you say Rasaru? That's right, a Rasaru isn't the same as a Saru. Oh, Hara, the prophecy has come true. And you are? Allow me to introduce myself. I am called Sashia. Sashia, are you friend of Hara's? Not really a friend. I serve Hara. I am a priestess at the Temple of Rem. Before the mist came, Hara instructed me to go to Vidna. I was to wait for 3 youths wearing Rasaru and give them the message. Haruhi knew that we would come here? Sashia. That's what I said. Wow, that Haruhi is amazing. Where is he? I want to meet him. I'm sure that Haruhi awaits your visit too. I shall now give you the message as instructed by Haruhi. Go to the Temple of Rem. See the 4 books of prophecy. When you have seen them all, the secret will be clear, and a brave Rasaru will acquire a great key, the Star Pearl. 4 books of prophecy, Star Pearl. What is this riddle? Haruhi said that with this, the youth wearing the Rasaru would find a way. Excuse me, but I've heard of you. You are Buron, yes? Shouldn't know it anymore. Things being the way they are, I'm sure there are very good reasons. Nonetheless, you are the visitors that Sashia has waited all this time. Please rest here. I don't know why I was giving her like a weird Russian accent. The Devil Rem is in Octum. Good luck to you all. Cool. I don't care. Like, I'll get there eventually. Right now, I'm more interested in exploring this town a little bit. Oh my, you're strangers. Did you come to see Dampus? Sure. If you're looking for my husband, he's underground. Go down the stairs. I don't know who Dampus is. Oh yeah, I remember this guy now. This guy's insane, but brilliant. Do you realize how serious this is? Yes. The townspeople here don't realize how horrible the mist is. Don't you fellas agree? Yep. You know, you seem pretty smart. What would happen if for some reason the windmill stopped? The mist would swallow us all. We'll all be eaten by the Saru or possessed by them. That's why I'm preparing for when that happens. I built an underground shelter. And what do the people do? They treat me like lunatic. Fools. Fools! They're all fools! You seem to know what's going on. So if the mist ever comes here, you can hide in here. For you fellas, I'll have an especially good hiding place. So basically, the whole town's like, you know what? We're good. We don't need to worry about it. We got these giant fans. It's powered by our, our hot springs. It's gonna, we're protected from the mist indefinitely. Nothing can stop that. And it's been going good for 10 years. It'll be just fine. Oh, okay. Now let's give the machine a try. Yeah, I got nothing. Nah, still nothing. One more spin. Got literally nothing that whole time. Now I do know that there's a reward for getting like a stupid amount of coins. I think it's like 100. I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, here's where the hot springs is. Yep, here it is. Whee! We'll go stand in the hot springs. Alright, there's really... Can I... What happens if I talk to this tree? Nothing? Alright. I wanted to make sure there was not another secret set of bees. I don't care about that guy. Alright. Let's see what happens if I go out the back. Okay, a couple more houses. I'm looking for that guy's family. No, I don't want to hear a song. I'm guessing this is it. Yes, I am Pepe. What do you want? Yay, hooray, it's Pepe. Pepe, listen. There's no chance that there's other kids named Pepe. What? I'm sorry, she's very excitable. Uh-huh. We have a letter for you from your father in Germany. Here it is. Zolin. I'm pretty sure his mom's dead. Can't remember. To my dearest Yuma and Pepe, if you are reading this letter, then thankfully you are safe. I'm writing you out of concern for your safety. Jeremy was covered in mist, but thanks to the brave Rosaru, we are free at last. I lost my memory when the mist first came, but now I am completely recovered. I suppose Vidna is covered by the mist as well. I hope the madness of the Saru has not possessed you. I have so many things to ask, and it's been over 10 years since you left for Vidna. But it seems like only yesterday since we bid farewell. Smiling, Yuma, does the ring I give you still sparkle? Pepe, how many gems do you know of the name of now? I want to be with you. Your father, Fatfinger Zolin. Oh, my knee is popping. Not a good pop either. When I was small, I asked my mother what attracted her to father. She said it was his fat but nibble fingers. I feel like that's a hidden sex joke. Ever since then, his nickname around the house was Fat Fingers. To tell the truth, somewhere in my heart, I had given up on father. But he's alive. Thank you for bringing the letter. Thank you so much. If mother were... Yeah, her mom's dead. How'd she die? Yeah, 3 years ago she fell ill and died. Okay. I'm curious if the popping in my knee is due to damage or it's just a kink in it. This is a keepsake from mother. If you would please give it to father. Finally, I just have Yuma's ring. Alright, I'll probably actually... I'm going to do that walk back to deliver it. Because I'm not in a rush to be on the other side of the country yet. But what do you guys think? Do you think I should use the cheat code for at least just infinite money? To speed up these kind of games. Because otherwise these games will take forever. Oh, yeah, he's wearing a Saru. But here there is no mist. So, of course, it's free. Like, there's no reason for you to be wearing a Saru, though. That's, like, literally just tempting fate. And it's you saying to the world, hey, I want something bad to happen. Now, mind you, if we make the rule for this game that I'm to do it, then all future JRPGs will have that too. Until told otherwise. But it's mostly because these games can get stupidly long, and if I have to stop to farm for money all the time, then that will slow down my progress quite a bit. That was a good stretch. Right now, I think Vex, you're the only one paying attention, so you're probably going to be the only one who votes. I'm sure Gothic's at least listening. He's pretty good about that. All right. While this one's playing out, I'm going to quickly go fill up my cup of coffee because I do need more caffeine. You're right. You're definitely right. Why did I grab my keyboard? I don't need my keyboard. Monster Hunter, it definitely is part of the game. I'm assuming you meant Monster Hunter with the image. But games like this, that's when I said JRPG specifically, it is not. Like, well, it's a part of it, but it's not the central part. So once again, it's going to come down to what the audience cares about it. Because if you guys want me to spend time farming and all that good stuff, I'll do it. It's not an issue. I wouldn't be playing this game if I didn't find it fun. Just checking to make sure I got no alerts I need to worry about. Just answering Violent Chocobo. I'm going to say my little sister, Violent Chocobo. Oh, it's not a matter of whether or not this game is tainted by cheats, because I care more. You're not wrong, but like, games that I feel I definitely will have to do it is if I do Legends of Dragoon, because that's 4 discs, and if I have to like do like an hour of farming just to have the money to do anything for 12 characters or whatever it is, then it probably would be a good precedent to already have. And once again, I'm just talking money. I'm not talking about XP. I'm not talking about levels. I'm talking just money. Yes. This is the ring I gave Yuma. I see, so Yuma's no longer with us. I wish I could have stayed by her side. That's my only regret. But thank goodness Pepe is safe. Someday when the mist is gone, I will go to Vidna, and I will go see Pepe. I know the day you can make come true. Do I get anything for having done all that? Oh, there we go. Please wait a moment. If I have to deliver another letter to the son, I'm going to be annoyed, because he shouldn't have written one already. This is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. Zolan's crown. I'm just a humble jeweler, but if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I remember what he does for you now. Headache. Alright. Let's see here. Let's check out what Zala's crown does. I'm going to check on Noah, because for some reason I feel it should be on her. Oh. Increase the, Oh, hang on. Because her attacks do require the most. Alright, cool. And then I'll check into it. I'll check into it between streams. I'm not gonna do it right now because that's not my forward progression. Not to mention I'm okay right now. There's probably no, like, hey, just give yourself this set amount. I probably could do it. There's, like, a couple ways I probably could. But more than likely, there's no, like, middle ground one. It's just like, hey, you either have all the monies or none of the monies. Ambushed! Imbustu. I need to clear these because I keep seeing the alert and then I realize it's just alerts I've already seen. Oh, yeah, I forgot those ones can do that. Hey, Violent Chocobo. Welcome to the party. So I was raising a question while you're here real fast. Since I'm doing JRPGs for like half my streams, I was wondering, and then since I'm using an emulator, it's easy to cheat. Should I? Because JRPGs are stupid long. Oh, this is a fishing spot. I forgot these existed. I was wondering what was over here. Since JRPGs are so long, should I give myself just infinite money or max money? Because that would cut out a lot of the grind, allowing me to get through these games a bit quicker. Now, for clarifications, I'm not giving myself in max level or anything like that, just purely max money. I'm letting the audience decide on this. Okay. But once again, the only reason I was leaning towards yes is purely because I have this game to do, and then I have games like Legends of Dragoon, who have amount of content to get through. But yeah, and not to mention I end up having to farm a lot off screen, which is not an issue really. But anyway, thanks for your vote. Paralyzed. Ugh. Definitely gonna have to take a nap between streams today. To me, I don't randomly just wake up. No, I wanted to ask the audience because I'm conflicted on the subject, and not to mention it's not it's my stream. However, I'm doing it with you guys, so because there are some games that have such a long grind to them that I don't know. Mind you, all the little grinding sessions I do, I can easily just do on camera and just keep talking with the audience. There's something in the news, actually, I wanted to bring up. Oh, so right now there's a lot of talk about that they're officially That's what I already do. Hence why I was able to beat that the Berserker. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, there's already talks about there's I think it's Warner Brothers or whatever have officially declared that they're going to try and cast a black Superman, which I'm cool with. I got no problem with it. And who they're talking about actually looks kind of interesting. I forget his name right now, but the guy who I'm really interested in, they're talking about who might be Lex Luthor if they do that. And the guy in question, he played the guy who owned the chicken restaurant and was like the main dealer in Breaking Bad. And I'm like, that actor could pull it off. Like, there's already people who are like, but Superman is white, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I've done this in other videos where I talked about it, where his ethnicity has never been tied to his character. It just never has. He's a guy from the Midwest. That's pretty much it. Like, you can't change Luke Cage because it's... I really wish I knew the guy's name. Because the actor is amazing. He actually does a really good job. And actually, I didn't remember that you haven't seen Breaking Bad. It's not a bad show. It's not a bad show. I just feel like it drags on a lot. Like, the characters get really wishy-washy about things. Like, they'll make a decision on something. The next season, it's the other one who's being the hard-ass, this is our path kind of mentality. And then the season after that, they'll switch. I mean, yeah, of course you're going to get old when you were actually in the Middle Ages fighting Deadites. By the way, since we're talking about Bruce Campbell, insert the Psycho Stick Bruce Campbell song. The best part is he's heard that song. He was in all 3 Spider-Man movies. He was also in Invisible Man, or I can't remember what it is. No, he was in all 3. He was in all 3. All 3 Sam Raimi movies. But he was at the end of, like, I think Invisible Man or one of them. It was another Sam Raimi movie where, like, this guy had to wear these masks and all this stuff because his face was scarred. I can't remember. And then he shows up at the end as, like, the final mask that the character puts on. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah. Today's Star Wars will probably be a lot of RP because I'm going to start actually... giving you guys a chance to, like, start solving some of the mysteries I've been laying out. Cool. And here's the place I wanted to go. Yeah, but he was in all 3. I'm trying to remember, like, I know in the first one he was the ring announcer. Second one he was a maitre d', and then he is in the third one. I just don't remember what. If you pull up his IMDb, I'm sure you'd be able to... Actually, no, I'll just do it. And not to mention, he was the announcer for pretty much every... Spider-Man game for the longest time. Yeah, he was in all 3. He was in Darkman, that's what it was. He was the French maitre d' in 3. He was the snooty usher in 2, and then he was the ring announcer in the first one. But yeah, he's the master of cameo. He's once also been described as the king of B movies. Because he's like never the main character in A-list movies, but he always makes the best B movies. And he has like the weirdest cult following. Like, if it wasn't for Tim Curry shows up in like A-list movies all the time, or like randomly, I would say he'd be the king of B-list movies. But he like, because he has like probably the biggest cult following. I'll just go ahead and use Vera. B movies can be especially good. Like people like say, oh, it's not made by a major studio, it's not that particularly good. But B-list movies can be legitimately awesome. Think about all the Evil Dead movies are considered B-list, and they're good. Most, if not all, of Kevin Smith's movies. Like, Tim Curry's just awesome. Like, he knows exactly who he is. And you can't forget the anticipation of what he's going to do. Anyway, we're in Octum now, apparently. It's more of what they just said. Hooray, we're at Octum, yay! That means Hara's here. He's the one who can tell me what my dreams mean. John Delancey, yep. She's got to go through a green door. Vaughn's got to go through a red door, and there's probably a blue door somewhere. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Come out, Hottie. I want to tell me what my dreams mean. Gala, wait. Calm down. You must calm down. She doesn't know the meaning of the word. But... Listen. Look around you. Octum is enveloped in the mist. Could any ordinary human being survive here? But I just... Sad face. Noah, forget about Heron for now. We can look for him when the mist is gone. You're so mean, Gala. Wah! Wah! Wait, I know. The Genesis tree. If we find it, we can drive out the mist. Tara, tell me, is the Genesis tree close by? No. Sad face again. I don't like the idea of Noah crying. Like, Gala can be sad, I don't care. Vaughn can be sad, I don't care. But, you know, like, when you have that character who's, like, constantly happy and then they're sad, you're like, okay, you know what? Don't do that to me. Vaughn, what do you think? Let's at least have a look around. Oh, Vaughn, you're my favorite. So there we go. We have to do whatever Vaughn says. Very well, then. But if we don't find anything, Noah, then... You must forget about Octum and about Hari. That look, even though it's like a really bad... Like, you know, it's early PlayStation graphics, that face, though. And Miss Coverdale, there's always people possessed by sewer, but I detect none here. We must search the town. Let's be very careful. Gala, you talk like such a big shot. He is tall. Vaughn, let's look for Hottie. Yeah. Alright, let's look through the red door. Button, who's got the button? Alright. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. No, I don't. It's gone. Alright. The official guide to sightseeing inside Kibis Island. Do you wish to read it? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just going to thumb through it. Which page do you want to read? Probably none of it now. We're going to look at Octum. 1,000-year-old ancient capital, ancient surveys, ruins, and the rest of the pages are torn out. Sure. Flying trains. I wouldn't call him a villain. I wouldn't use the term villain. I would say antagonist. The flying trains are a form of transport unique to Kibis Island. The most unusual aspect is the airborne rickshaws, undoubtedly their crew's appearance. Wearing flying saru, crewmen pull large gondola. Okay, taut rope. The train only is transported linking the Civics to Cristo. That's... No, I didn't want to read another page. God damn it. Gates of Shadow. Okay, there was once a holy place. For what purposes unclear. I don't know why they say tongue got a sea. Legion, as you can hear the illustrations, you push your ear with a massive stone. No, I do not. Should have just went ahead and read the Rem Shrine thing. So like that was the only one left, so might as well. So when these places are like covered in mist, why can't I... Yeah, I imagine so. Ooh, orb, which I think is the full party heal. I don't know what my kitty cat's doing. He's probably sleeping underneath the bed right now. Woo, she got it. First try. Yeah, it's always nice when you have that actor you finally get to meet and you're like, oh, they're really chill. They're really cool. Especially if it's an actor you actually like and respect. Like, so one of the actors I used to really be a huge fan of, fuck, what's his name? Like, I've banished him from my mind for the most part. Kevin Spacey. Like, I used to really love, like, how well he played a lot of roles, like The Usual Suspects, Seven, like, really big fan of his work. And then I found out, like, how horrible of a person he actually was, possibly a sexual assaulter. Which I'm going to assume he actually was. I'm just saying possibly. And that kind of killed it for me. I was like, really? This guy I deeply respected turned out to be a scumbag. Yeah, he was hiding underneath my bed. Whatever they're doing outside is scaring him, so he's probably going to go hide in the laundry room now. Alright. Hang on, I'm getting a knock at the door. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna. It was trying to censor what you said, so I'm just adding in. Okay, somebody's messaging me. Cool. Anyway, so whatever they're doing outside is scaring my cat. And I decided to open up my dad's room because it's one of his favorite places. Favorite places to hide. Right now, he doesn't know where he wants to be. But they're doing something outside. I don't know what it is, but trimming a tree or something. Let's see what Orbs does. Oh, let's go ahead and see how good it is, because I need to know how much it actually does heal. So let's go ahead and Spirit those two and Orb that. Oh, I might be able to win now that I'm looking at the Killer Bee. So I might have to jump back there. But yeah, what's his name? Kevin Spacey. Yeah, Kevin Spacey. Yeah, it turned out like there were people talking about how like behind the scenes he sexually assaulted some people. And I'm just like, and it's why he's not. That's why his character died in House of Cards. Why he took him out of that show. So after that, I'm kind of like, you know what? Unfortunately, he was one of my favorite actors, but I can't support him if that's who he actually is. So now my biggest hero when it comes to acting is Gary Oldman. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me that is a great actor. Fire elbow. Woo. I don't know what you're talking about when you say MLP. So, no, I do not know that. Oh, My Little Pony? Yeah, I think he plays the Chaos Demon, or the Chaos. I heard about that, and the only reason I know that is because of Violent Chocobo. 100% because of Violent Chocobo. Should probably have checked this door a long time ago. It's like the big door in the center. Because when me and Violent Chocobo shared an apartment, she actually had one of those. She had a little figurine for it. Yeah, Discord. All right, Northgate. The Earth. The key is Earth. Eastgate. The key is Wind. I think I remember this riddle. I'd like to fight another orb, just so I can get... You could be a brony, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to judge you. Like, the only one that caught me off guard is... So one guy I served with, which if Shared was in chat, I'd say his name, because it's funny. So he was like this... He was a tiny guy. He probably like weighed 90 to 100 pounds, soaking wet. He had a twin brother. Both of them were cool in their own way. They had different social graces. I'm pretty sure at least one of them was autistic, or if not both. But anyway, that's another conversation. Neither here nor there. Anyway, he was like this. He had this whole "I'm a Texan, I'm a cowboy" kind of mentality. Mind you, I love the fact they were both born in California. I gave him shit for that all the time. I'm a tough cowboy. No, you were from California. Try again. Yeah, once again, I wasn't gonna judge. But anyway, one day he confided in me and admitted, I'm a brony. And I'm like, huh. Like, not like it, like I'm not gonna mock him for it or anything like that. Just, yep, I am live here. This is one of my regular stream times, which I'm trying to find where's my glasses cleaner? Because it's like really, I got this smudge that's driving me crazy. Hang on, I'm gonna step away for that. Ugh, 1 second. There's like a smudge. There's a smudge that's on the right side of my glasses that's just bugging the hell out of me. I tried to clean it with my shirt and it didn't work. But yeah, this is my regular stream time. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I'm trying to 100% get away from Amazon as part of it. He says that as I had an Amazon delivery just a few minutes ago. Book of Prophecy, sure. The Gate of Shadows is a stone flower. The words of the four faces will cause it to bloom. However, the key is the star pearl. Okay. Volume 2. I'm reading them out of order, but it's whatever. Read as well. When in reality turns into nightmares, Garim must lead the earth. But hear this, here is a rush through. Those who walk through, they must show a sign of being a rush through the blossom. Gather the Gate of Shadows. I hope that it's not going to bitch at me for reading them out of order. Be warned, take heed, the mist is death in disguise, the mist is cradle and madness. So this has already happened. The God of Rim waits you in the hottest depths of earth until the hears the Rasu defeats the mist. So basically it's warning the people here to go underground. This is To those who walk in the mist. This is the read it well. The path of Rumsfeld is at the gate of shadows. However, the mouth of the gate of shadows is shut. The stone flower, only words carved in the four faces to make the flowers boom. Speak to the four faces. Something opened. Bon, Gala. See what we reveal when you read the 4 books. So this is what the messenger at Sasha meant. Why diagonal? Could just move to the right a little bit. Von, Gala, there are stairs there now. Wow! The star must be with the bottom. Let's go down there. Ugh. Am I about to be attacked? Oh, yeah. Well, so you're here looking for treasure, too. Who are you? What are you doing here? What am I doing? Some greeting, that is. I should be asking what you're doing here. But let me introduce myself. I am Kara, a 2-bit thief. What's a 2-bit thief? I'm Noah. This is Vaughn and Gala. Kara, I ask you again, what are you doing here? She just said she's a thief! Oh, you make me laugh. I'm doing what you are. Sneak thieving. Sneak thieving? What's that? It's something bad. It's stealing from people. Stealing's bad! That's wrong. Sneak thieving is wrong. I hate bad people. I better not be about to fight her. I can't remember. Give me a break. Stop talking like a goody two-shoes. You mean you're going home empty-handed even though everyone ran away and the town is deserted? What did you just say? Everyone ran away? I think it's just like the femme fatale thing going. Oh boy, you guys are really clueless. That's right. Everyone's gone. They knew the mist was coming and took the elevator to an underground shelter to hide. Harry's still alive. He's underground. Woo! Sorry, kid, but the elevator stopped working. It's locked, probably as a safety precaution. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, brother. Say, if it's valuables you're here for, there are none here. The townspeople must have taken everything with them when they went underground. Wait a minute, Kara, the Star Pearl? Where is it? You want that piece of... Well, I'll tell you where it is. I pawned the Star Pearl off on a jeweler in Jeremiah. Zalin, of course. She's going to show back up and probably have a Saru of some kind, because that's what always happens. I don't get it. How can she travel through the mist at will without a Ross Saru? The Star Pearl. Vaughn, Zalin, and Jeremiah has the Star Pearl. Woo! Let's see if I can still go down. Alright, guess not. Alright, I'm going to walk out. That way I can get into a fight. Woo! Orb. Yeah, with how much damage that killer bee's doing now, I could probably get the honey this time. The queen bee would be the only one I'm worried about, but oof. That Joel beam is powerful. He blocked over half of that. And he didn't get it. Pooh. So I was reading an article talking about how in medieval times they actually used to throw beehives at the enemies. And all I can think about is that like medieval versions of grenades? So like you know your enemies are all gathered up in an area and you just throw the beehive. Okay, glad I'm not the only one who thought that. You know, mind you, it's not going to kill anybody unless they get anaphylactic or already allergic. I'm going to have her go to town on it. Hopefully it'll weaken it enough that somebody else will get it. Yeah. Well, if nothing else, if like you're if you got a bunch of archers and they're hiding behind cover, they're suddenly not going to be hiding behind cover. God damn it. Unless I hit a wall in this game anytime soon, it looks like I might actually be able to finish this continent this stream. And then there's just the source of all the mist after that, which is the last continent. So, woo! Which means we might be getting to Legends of Dragoon faster than I thought. I need to change that out. I hate her doing the hyper arts constantly. I forgot to change that back. Yeah, but no, I think like throwing a beehive at somebody, one, is more personable than a grenade, which I like it even more because of that. And two, it's very much a to whom it may concern. Like somebody once described to me that, oh, you're fine. Someone once described shooting a bullet at somebody as a very targeted response, but throwing a grenade is to whom it may concern. Alright, I'm going to do a lot of walking. Oh yeah, I remember what's going to happen. Okay. So I'm going to walk back to the place that had the Sky Garden instead of teleporting like I can because I want to save the resources. I'm going to stop her from doing that attack she's been doing. No, not that. Down, up, down, left, right. Ugh. Uh-oh, she's paralyzed. Okay, good. That woke her up. Thankfully, paralyzed in this is treated very much like sleep. So I gotta ask you a question, Violent Chocobo. Do you bring your Nintendo Switch to work with you, and then on break play Pokemon Snap? Because I was just kind of curious, like I was just sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, because I know you love that game. You wish? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you work retail. There's no such thing as a break unless you smoke. It's kind of like the military in that regard. Yeah, exactly. Well, we can't find anybody to do our work. You give people no breaks and you pay them too little. Oh, he's confused. Yay! Which doesn't matter because there's no other targets for him. And he's about to get smacked. Woo! He's dead. Or lunch. Yeah, that actually pisses me off a little bit. So, I'm kind of trying to make a decision on something, and it's going to sound like a weird conversation to have. So I've dived in full deep on trying to lose weight. That you guys already know, which is more of like me counting my calorie side. But on the workout side, I'm still hesitant to dive fully into. For anybody who knows me, about the only way I can do something, like actually do something, it requires me to go all in. Yes, technically it is. If there was any form of enforcement. You gotta remember, in America, there's this thing called wage theft. Most of the time, like, so when I worked at the same place she did, same store and everything. I just did a different I just had a different position. If you don't mention you have a lunch, you may not take it. No one's there to remind you, hey, you're scheduled for lunch at this time. Except for on certain events, because they know how busy it is and they want to schedule that down to the minute. Usually like Black Fridays or whatever, they'll do that. So if you don't mention that you're owed a 15-minute break or you're owed a lunch break, it won't happen. And if you're so far behind on work, yeah. And if you're so far behind on work that it's just not a thing, it just might not be a thing. Like, so I was, I'm not gonna say the name of the company because I don't want to, but I was IT support. Let's just call it that way. I was an IT help desk, and you might be able to figure out what it is. And we'd be scheduled we'd be scheduled every 30 minutes. There was a new client, maybe two, showing up, and if there was no other, yep, that's how it's supposed to be. One lunch. No, not 1 hour for every 8. It's you get your by law 30-minute lunch. And I think you're supposed to get 2 15-minute breaks. That's what you're supposed to get. Whether or not you get it is another conversation. Here in America. But yeah, we'd be scheduled for back-to-back clients. Now, if there was no other agent or somebody else who can relieve me, I could, in theory, go still take my lunch. The problem is... Okay, 1 hour total, okay. So in theory you could go take a lunch, but if you did, that meant your other colleagues who are there would get no chance. They would be swamped with 2 clients at a time, in theory. And that's not including any of the walk-ups we'd have. Because, so say you had 2 clients scheduled for, let's say, 11 o'clock. You'd get 2 clients coming in at that time. But then you would also have the people who would walk in and be like, hey, my computer broke it. Well, like, I've got like 5 people ahead of you. I can schedule you. And then they would get huffy and you're like, all right, whatever. There's been more than one day where I was juggling like 5, 6 clients at a time having their stuff all spread out amongst different spots on the counter as I was bouncing between them doing all the work. Because I just had no one else there to relieve me. And they're like, well, why didn't you schedule them? Okay, for me to schedule them, that would require me to stop working with one client and go to the computer to schedule them. Well, it takes like 5 minutes, yes. And I'm only supposed to be with a client for 20 minutes. So that 5 minutes, I'm robbing of one client to schedule another, and you won't give me anyone else to schedule. So that's just like the nature of retail here in America. That's why, like in stream, you'll hear me joke around with Jolly and Dantus about it all the time, because that's pretty much how retail is. And you got to be standing the whole damn time. Like, they don't want you sitting down, except for on break. At least with Violent Chocobo's current job, she can pretzel herself in a car or something like that. Yeah, Black Star's almost at 1,000 followers. I'm really happy about that. For me, it was always just standing on my feet for as long as I did, because and having to run back and forth as much. So for my job, you would have clients coming up to the counter with their various dumb issues. I lost sound. It's muted. And then you would have clients who... You'd have a bunch of clients like that. Then you'd occasionally have a client who has actually a relatively annoying issue that you have to work through. Then you also are supposed to sell things, which technically my job wasn't a selling position, but you still had to do it. Zalon, can I ask you something? What? Do you know about the Star Pearl? Ah. No, you can't just ask out of the blue like that. Yes, no, I know of, in fact, here it is. Woo, neat. It's the Star Pearl. Can I have it, please? Of course you may. I have no use for it. Here you are. We now have the Star Pearl. Cool, we now have the Star Pearl. Alright, what does that do? Raises int a lot. Let's go ahead and give it to her. Actually, she should be wearing something else. Give it to her. Whatever. Oh, that was Vaughn. Yeah, she's got the two. Okay. Because with Vaughn, that increases your magic, I think. So Vaughn being the middle child, casting magic's not a bad idea. If you haven't had a chance already, please hit that like button. It does help with the algorithm and all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. You know, all the usual spiel you hear. I should have healed. Woo! Another like. Imagine the uniform is more comfy that you have to wear than like the shirt and tie I had to wear all the time. You have to wear this clip-on. If I button this top button to do the clip-on, I will literally suffocate. My neck is too damn thick. Okay, then we'll just get you a uniform with the proper collar size. Okay, then it's going to look like I'm wearing a tent. So let me wear a real tie and leave the top button undone. Oh, you're one of the best at your job? Okay, we'll let you do it then. I think my face not turning blue is more important about uniform regs than what shirt I'm wearing at the time. Sorry, that was just quick gripe. I keep forgetting to heal between fights. Which thankfully I'm just fine, health-wise. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and have her heal everybody. Woo. Oh, so since I broke 1,000 subscribers, although I don't have the watch hours required, on Epic Games, I am eligible for their content creator side, which I don't know what that does for me, but it's something I can now do. So I'll have to. I'm actually going to look into that a little bit and see what that might do for me. If it like, hey, you buy a game on there and you put in my code, then I make a little revenue or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. If it's a game like you're already going to buy, don't buy a game because I told you to. So Resident Evil Village came out like the other night. And that's really entertaining to me because that means we're probably going to get like video upon video of Markiplier's in Canada right now filming something, so he won't be able to do it for a little bit. But I was going to say video upon video of him getting killed by Lady Dermescu. I know Jacksepticeye. I almost said Scott. I don't know why. I already dropped the first video and it's like an hour long. Now, I'm really tempted to play that myself. And, I already healed. Yeah, I'm really tempted to play that myself and do some videos on it. Because that shouldn't be too difficult to edit. You know, the reason I'm not... Because I try to stay away from, like, once again, those AAA titles. Because exactly that. I'd be competing with Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. And... Hey, Floof! He's currently in quarantine. To answer your question, he is currently in quarantine. Doing pretty good. I've had some really great company for this stream. So far, I've had the most concurrent viewers than I've had on any non-tabletop stream. So that makes me pretty happy. I've been able to hang out with Vex here, Rushman, who was here briefly, and Violent Chocobo, who went back into lurk mode due to customers. And now you're here, Floof, which makes it awesome. And those are just the people I know. I'm pretty sure Cool Walker's probably lurking. I don't know who all's in chat. Yeah, and, still here? Okay, you just hadn't said anything for a while, so I didn't know if you had just, like, thrown it in mute mode so you didn't have to hear me, but still giving me the view or whatever. Later tonight, me and Gothic will probably end up doing some more Apex, so open invite for you to join on that. We can definitely tackle some Arena. Now, I don't know if you... Oh, get something to eat. Let me know what the food is. I want to hear. Especially what kind of things you're eating out there in Germany. Yeah, so open inviting, especially if you want to hit up some Arena so you can join us in practice and all that good stuff. Because I don't know if you care to like do any ranked or professional level stuff, but if nothing else, it does make the game more fun when you're getting more gooder. And yes, I said more gooder. So it looks like Star Wars: The Fallen Order is going to be my my hard to edit game that won the vote. It seems, which is good. That's fine. That will start Monday. Oh, that's fine. They'll definitely have someone you can play with in me and Gothic and possibly Rushman. That doesn't mean I won't play Noah, so don't think that means I'm not. No, Noah was on the list, and then we'll do the vote again once I beat Fallen Order. And since I've already done like half of Fallen Order before, I know what I'm doing, so I can burn through it pretty quickly. To be honest, though, be 100% honest with you, I was kind of hoping for Bloodborne, because the theme of it just feels really fun. But in the end, it's all whatever to me. Sekiro would have also been a fun choice. That's fine. Play Caustic. Unless you're worried about your dailies, because every now and then it'll say, hey, play this one character. But if you don't have all the characters, which you won't, that gets kind of tedious. Like, oh, hey, play Valkyrie. That's the brand new character. I haven't unlocked them. Coffee's almost gone. I might have to go make another refill. Let me read the sign so I know where I'm going. Shadowgate to the left. Ratayu. Let's go to the Shadowgate. Kept telling me I need to go to the Shadowgate. Let's go to the Shadowgate. I have a feeling I remember what that's going to do. Let me make sure my characters are fully healed. Yeah, it's a good thing I did. Not that way. This way. Yeah, Caustic. So, do you know what Caustic's abilities are? I'm going to talk like you don't, because there's a weird time delay, and not to mention in case anyone else knows. So Caustic throws out traps that, if they get sprung, cause poison gas, which can also make it difficult for your opponents and allies to see through sometimes. Not that big of a deal, really. Yeah, Smokey Boy. One of the problems with his ability is the traps don't go off until somebody runs past them or shoots the wrong spot on it. Now, the good news is you can shoot your own trap and set them off. So if you put it in a spot that that your opponent's going to run past but might stop, you can be ready to shoot it so that they can't, so that you'll gas them anyway. And then Caustic's ultimate is him throwing a super powerful gas grenade. Like, out of all the characters, him and Revenant are like the two actual villains. All the others are like, hey, this is whatever, I'm here. And then Caustic's like, I want to dissect you. Nope, alright. Well, the good news is he's not the only one who has traps. This is not me trying to say don't play Caustic. Ugh. This is not me saying don't play Caustic. You also have Watson, who sets up electric fences. I'm trying to think if there's any others, really. No, that's about it. I don't know why I'm hurting so much. There we go. Here's where we gonna go. Here's where we need to go. Oh, I almost ate my tongue on that one. I think I'm gonna stop at the 2 o'clock just because I'm for some reason just so freaking tired right now. I want to take a nap. That way I can be totally on point for today's stream of Star Wars. Because I know exactly where I'm going to want to stop at. If I can get past that point, then we'll stop there. Jesus, that ogre has so much health. I forgot how many low kicks she had in that combo. So you told me before that Nihon 1 does not play into the events of Nihon 2, that I don't need to worry about that. Just wanted to confirm that real fast. Which the good news is, by the way, as I was mentioning before, sorry. Oh, this is Ratayu. I went to the wrong place. Wow. Novon, the thick smoke coming out. It's too hot. We can't go there. It's superheated steam. It's too hot to jump over. Alright. I went the wrong direction. I need to go to the, I need to go back to the, Black Gate before I can open up this place. That was my bad. Okay. Just happens to have the same name, because I'm guessing it has a similar playstyle. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, because I played a little bit of Nihon 1. I didn't hate it. I think I haven't released the videos for it. I didn't hate it. Just some features of the game, like the way they told the story, annoyed the hell out of me. Yeah, because like a good example of a glow up within a video game, I would say is Borderlands 1 to 2, because Borderlands 1 has a lot more RPG elements of like you have to level up your gun usage and stuff like that. And then Borderlands 2 is just, no, you're a master of all weapons, just shoot a lot. But I think the game that was the worst for that is Morrowind. So back in the day, in Elder Scrolls 3 specifically, you used to, Morrowind, there used to be a skill... a skill system associated, like your skill system with the weapons was a lot more important, because if you were not trained up on a weapon, you'd miss. Didn't matter how Morrowind's a great game. I love it, but Morrowind, if you were like, you had a rat trapped in the corner and you're sitting there trying to stab it with a knife, if you only had like a 10 in daggers or whatever it is, you'd miss. You would just constantly miss. And then, by Oblivion and Skyrim, they got rid of that feature because it was annoying people. And also they reduced the amount of armor pieces you could wear at a time. They also got rid of flight. They got levitation, but not flight. Short play, okay. I do like this about Elder Scrolls, though. Or not Elder Scrolls, but Elder Scrolls. Skyrim. Skyrim is the first game where you get to meet one of the other main characters of the previous Elder Scrolls game. And you're like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? You meet Sheogroth in Skyrim. Yeah. Well, no, there was levitation and flight. They were two separate things. What do I think? I don't remember. Woo! Welcome back, Floof. What'd you eat? I demand to know what your manner of food was. Well, let's not forget in Morrowind flight, you could fly out of the cities. Like, you can go straight up and then out like Superman because the cities were part of the world, whereas now they're their own instance. Kind of a bit of a difference. Just trying to see if there's any other things I could do. Yeah, I definitely have to take that nap. But I can't do that until I get to the Black Gate, because shortly thereafter is a good spot to stop. Yep, of course. But Oblivion also has, flipping over to Oblivion, has the worst instance of microtransaction to me. The second worst. Or just maybe just one of the earliest. So, like, the worst one to me is Metal Gear Survive. Metal Gear Survive will actually make you pay for additional save slots. And that's just atrocious to me. Like, who would want to play that game more than once? Yes, I did. That was like one of the first things I did within the first couple minutes. It took 2 tries, but I got him this time. The Oblivion, I think, started the history of microtransactions with their horse armor. Well, they got rid of that, so I don't count that anymore because they got rid of it. I know what they were trying to do. Like, I don't think Bethesda was trying to make money off of it. I think it was more of like the people who made those mods, they wanted to give them money. They wanted to make it more encouraging for people to make mods. I've yet to actually beat Fallout 4. I just get caught up doing like world building stuff or just like building up a character a specific way, and then I forget. Yeah, the Creation Club. They were trying to make people money that wasn't actually even them really. It was trying to give it to the modders. So they take a surcharge, but still. And Bethesda, remember, has a history of giving you the Gecko, which is their creation platform. Okay. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, I've yet to actually beat Fallout 4 because I get caught up in just like, hey, what's this direction? Hey, what's this direction? To be honest, okay, well, Bethesda's in the shitbox right now for a lot of reasons. You have the travesty that's going on with Fallout 76 in all directions. You have like its pre-order side, the microtransaction. Like, Bethesda's hit the shithole when it comes to their Fallout series. They're in trouble because they haven't done a Skyrim game in a long time. And the one Skyrim thing they did was Elder Scrolls Blades. And it's got a lot of microtransaction that like all phone games do. The only place I think they're doing good right now is Doom. Like, they haven't done anything pretty bad about that. Oh, no, I know it's looking better. I check in on it every so often, and even Mad Techie's like, hey, we might have to consider this again. Which, if he says, hey, let's start playing it again, I probably end up will, because Mad Techie's one of my, he's my little brother. Yeah, I know it's a phone game, and of course it's going to have microtransactions because it's a phone game, but you'd want to expect better from Bethesda. And the fact that they hadn't had an Elder... Yeah, if the fact that they haven't had an Elder Scrolls game for a while, then they're like, hey, here's one. By the way, it's got a shit ton of microtransactions. Kind of takes away from the game. I have 76 for PS4. Well, no, if I go back into it, I'll have the private server feature going because I don't want to deal with other asshats. Because you'll have people who will take over a settlement, not do anything with it, but then... Yeah, I have Fallout 76 for... That's about the only Fallout game I have for console. Yeah, me and Mad Techie, we were in the beta. Eventually. Yeah, you can go back on... Hell, actually, some of my earliest content creation with video games was on Fallout 76. If you go back on the Geeks Perspective Facebook page, which I don't know if you've seen yet, you'll find... I'm going to call it a clip show, because it was before I could record my my content live, where I was playing Sir William Hemingway. Let me do the whole thing. My name is Sir William Hemingway, and today we're going to explore the wild wasteland of Appalachia. The cool thing with having your own server is that you can bring your character over. It's not that big of a deal. It's just I'll pay the subscription to have it up. But anyway, I played Sir William Hemingway, who was like an incompetent explorer of the wastelands. And I did a couple videos of him checking, I would just have screenshots of him doing things because I couldn't do actual recording, so I just used their camera system to take cool pictures, and then I transferred it over to myself. So if you go to the Facebook page, which I'm sure if you don't have access to, I'm sure Shared will shoot you a link to it or whatever, and you'll be able to find it. It's one of the earliest videos I did, and it's pretty old. I don't think I have it anymore. I might have to re-download it from Facebook to even get it. In which case, I probably should upload it to YouTube. So I've got several characters. I did a punchy character. I did a sniper character, and I was working on a minigun character. Finally, get to see the Rasaru heroes who defeated Zeto, and they turned out to be kids. Huh. I don't know why I just get the feeling that I need to do the weird ninja Japanese thing. Who are you? Oh, that's why. Gee, Delis, at your service. The Zeto is pretty pitiful to let a bunch of brats like you defeat him. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that Saru you're wearing. Is this a bad person like Songi and Zeto? A bad person? Oh, brother. Hey, blue-headed brat, you seem to be the leader of this kindergarten class. Ah, I knew it. Ha 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 ha. But yeah. Okay. In my defense, Rushman. Yes, I always have a punch character. That's not a lie. Well, Vaughn, let's see how good you are. Fight me one-on-one. Hey, how come you want to fight just Vaughn and not me? One-on-one combat is a Delos family tradition. I will fight you later. Well, Vaughn, don't run away. Fight me. Bring it on. Most admirable. Now prepare yourself. Ha 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 ha. No, I did not. Let me check. I am not seeing any messages from you. Oh, about GTFO. Yes, I do have GTFO. I've played it like 3 times at best. Nervoa, Kuroa, so I guess we're not going to play. I see. All right. I'll be right there. Yes, I see. What are you whispering about? Who are you? Oh, good. Yeah, later tonight, if you want to play with me, at least, hopefully Gothic, then we'll definitely get some of that in. Vex says he's going to be downloading it for PlayStation, so and there is cross-platform play, so... I am Gilas, expert at delivering fatal blows to an opponent's money. Dramatic pose. I am Ludellis. I strike with lightning speed. She has really big lips. I am Chidalis. Brute strength. Chaos or what I'm about. Ha 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 ha. Well, remember, the people that were I'm trying to invite you to play with, we all know, we are the Dalises. We all know we're not that good and we're learning. I'll let you live for now, but next time I will see you, I'll have to take your life. Ha 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 ha. Once again, I don't know why the anime trope of ha 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 ha. Noah, what are you doing? We don't have time to play. She was practicing their poses. I don't remember the order I was supposed to. I didn't write this down. Touch the south key. Cough, 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 cough. What are all these alerts? I'm totally not looking up the secret to this. Bottom right is water. Bottom left is fire. Ooh, there's a box up there. Top left is earth. Last one's wind. Oof. Oh, and both of them are all my characters are pretty badly damaged. Not good. Yeah, I was kind of interested in that, but I don't want to spend the money on it right now because I've spent a lot of money on everything else. Because it did look interesting. But once again, I've got a lot of games I got to play, so I'm not stressing on it too much. Oh, which reminds me, Moonlight Floof, if you're still listening, throw that question about GTFO into the general chat of the Discord so somebody else can see if they want to play. I'm sure you'll find at least one other person, because I know of like 3 other people who own the game on that channel, whether or not they want to call themselves out. Ooh, I'll have to take a look at that. Oh, I popped my neck that time and didn't even mean to, really. So I'm throwing her into spirit because she already has this person, and I don't want to Don't want her to kill it so that other people can't get the spell. He didn't kill it. We're not even knocking it down yet. Oof. What can you tell me about the large update, though? I haven't. I'd have to click on it to go look, but I can look after the stream, which once again I'll be probably ending pretty soon. Like, you don't have to go in depth, just like some cliff notes. And this was wind. Woo! I succeeded. Mostly because I cheated. Cough, cough. We're gonna watch this flower bloom. This stone flower. What kind of eternal mechanism is this? Oh wow, look. Vaughn, look. The big stone flower opened. Vaughn, look at the center of the flower. Some strange thing is moving. Must be the entrance to the path leading to the underground Octum. Yup. Alright, once we get to underground Octum, that's when we're going to call it. Yup. And I'm losing the star pearl. The door opened. Such a weird way to get around. See how my health's doing. Alright, I don't think I'll get into any fights down here yet. Well, I'll get into fights, just not a boss fight. Let's go this way first. I forgot the chest up at the top. I forgot it. Ooh, new creature. That's fine. Because tomorrow is my day off from like all content creation stuff. Mind you, I'll probably end up doing some editing if I'm not talking with anybody, because I got to get Metal Gear Rising finished, edited up. Got like 4 hours to work through. So I can have those ready for release by Tuesday and Thursday. And I want to try some new tricks for storytelling reasons in there. But that's, I usually only do that when I have like no one else to hang out with. Cool, she learned it. When like everybody else is doing other things, then I'll on that day off, I'll just do some editing. That way, I'm doing something productive. But if like you're available and you're like, hey, I want to play some Apex, I want to practice. Cool, we'll do it. Woo, healing flower. More healing stuff. We'll see. Because right now I'm just not feeling Monster Hunter. Don't get me wrong, I do like it. It's still a fun game. Just not feeling it right now. Make sure no one faints. I think they gave him rot on his legs. I know, I know. Ugh. Sorry for not being as talkative in some points. It's just more of like, I need to take that nap. My energy levels are just so all over the place. Yeah, I was gonna like, there's no way he wasn't gonna die from that. Ooh, Gala leveled up. He might now be able to do four combo attacks off the bat now, without me having to spear it up. Sorry, I was just checking to see if rock removed between fights. And it does. Let's go left. A war man and a mad bird. That doesn't look like a bird. I just want to see if he can do Black Rain without... Yep, he can do that now. Woo! Yep, she's still doing an insane amount of damage. Okay, Kitty Cat came back out of his hiding place, which is good. No, I have not. Metotopia game? No, I have not. Or how do you say that name? What is it? Violent Chocobo got me a game that she thought was a co-op game. Turns out it's single player, but it's like only home or something like that. Only from home. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Probably could do a video on it. Let's do this one. Ooh, another chest. A Wonder Elixir. I wonder what that actually does. And I didn't mean a bad pun on that. Increases all stats for one battle. That'll be definitely good during a boss fight. Just throw that on Noah and make her faster, stronger, more durable, and more adorable. Oh. So there's a part of me that's really looking forward to this Sunday's Star Wars game. Because the players for the first time are about to find out the repercussions for bad choices. Oh. Yeah, I never really did the me thing. For anybody who's not in that game, so you wouldn't know. Oof. So normally I let them get away with a lot, make it more of an action-based game than anything else. They were going to go save some allies without any real planning ahead on a Star Destroyer. He blocked almost all those attacks. That's annoying. So they went and decided, hey, we're going to go... Damn, he didn't learn it. We're going to go try and save our teammates from this Star Destroyer without any pre-planning really like it was like last minute planning. They had already left their base of operations and we're on their way, and we're like, now we're gonna plan, and it's gonna be like just how we're gonna get on the ship. That was it. And they were told several times by an NPC, hey, this ship is the capital ship to somebody. Hey, this ship is the capital ship to somebody. Like, he repeated it several times. They ignored him. And then on top of that, he just like made a nuisance of himself for as long as he could, like kind of Deadpool-ish. You know, like not breaking the fourth wall, but, you know, like sitting there talking to him. Like they're sitting there arguing, and then he'd go like, I'm gonna go get a sandwich, just ignoring them completely. And then they could have asked him to help. And that was like my way of like trying to save them, because I already saw what they were trying to do. And they didn't listen. They didn't ask him or anything. They're just like, all right, cool. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Oh, it's only 209? All right. So yeah, they do this half-ass plan of trying to get onto the ship, and they go to start doing the plan, and they get hailed. Yeah, and then they get hailed by the Star Destroyer, called by name to given permission to land. I need to lock that door. Given that they were given permission to land, and they're like, oh. Like how bad their situation was dawned on them just that moment when they were given by name and some of them previous military rank that they have permission to land the ship. And then when they get off, as they go to land, they just see lines upon lines of stormtroopers standing at parade. Like, it finally dawned on them how bad of an idea it was to just try and land, to try and trick their way onto a Star Destroyer, an Imperial Star Destroyer, without a real, like, we're gonna sneak in through like a supply shipment or something. Hell, their getaway plan was, we're gonna steal a TIE fighter. Like that's not a. It's not a real plan. Well, yeah, but during that time, because this is before the first movie, Episode 4, there was only one TIE Advance, and that was used by Darth Vader himself. And it's more or less because, according to one version of the story, Darth Vader had that one commissioned for himself, or he built it himself. I can't remember which. So I gotta go around. Yeah, very much around. Ugh, this is gonna get annoying fast. Especially with all the things I have to fight. I'm just trying to get to the village so I can hop off, try and take a nap. Now, I could be mistaken about the only one TIE Advanced thing. I can also just make up a reason why there's a TIE Advanced, or a prototype of it or something. But even then, a TIE Advanced houses one person, and this was a whole squad. Even the special forces, they didn't have the they didn't use it. I could be mistaken 100%, because to my understanding, even like the recon drop in and come back, they had a jump ship that would basically was basically like a hauler. It would have places for like up to 4 TIE fighters to clip onto, or 2 squadrons or whatever clip onto. It would jump them and then drop them. And that's not a comfortable fit within a TIE fighter. Not at all. Let's make sure I don't need to heal anybody. I need to heal everybody. Yeah, so that really wasn't a good plan. And because of that, they're going to find the repercussions. It's entirely possible we can have a team wipe. Because I think it's going to be less now about them trying to save their friend and more of how the frick are we getting off this station? Or off this battleship. 2 people. Nope. Their plan to getting on the carrier before they realized they got busted was to damage it in such a way that it looks like they needed to emergency get picked up. That was their plan. So needless to say, with that plan, they've damaged it to the point where it won't be able to take back off. Now, mind you, there are Lambda class Lambda shuttle class ships that would be on it. So if they can find them, which won't be too difficult, they can use that to get back off, in theory. Anybody need an obsessive need of healing? No. But yeah, finding that class of ship won't be difficult in the slightest, because all they got to do is check the deck logs. But the problem is, they've been busted already. They landed being busted. So it's not like they're going to be able to sneak around and find a way out. No, it's... they're basically going to have to do everything assuming that they're being watched. Well, if they team wipe, I'm going to start a whole new campaign. There's just no point in trying to continue that one when all the characters who were tied to the main story are dead now, or captured, or whatever they are. I've already got a decision made on what's going to happen. Basically, imagine one of 2 things. They're going to be given. They're either going to try and fight their way. Good luck. You're fighting pretty much a whole Star Destroyer. Or let themselves be taken in. And depending on what they do from there, they could once again end up dead. Gotta be almost there. Should be like right up these stairs. Yay! And I see a save point. The Caverns of Octum. He's the one who can tell me what my dreams are. He must be here, right? Yes. Alright, let's go find Hari. Alright, we're going to save and stop there. Got a lot done in this 2 hours. And I would do one more hour of it and do the full 3 hours I normally like to do on a Friday / Saturday. But no, I'm just tired. So we're gonna stop here. And because this is the exact type of person I am, I'm gonna save again. So yeah, don't forget 5 o'clock my time, Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be doing Star Wars tabletop. It's going to be a lot of RP as we try to explore and actually start closing up some of the loose ends that we've had. And we'll go from there. So, I'll see y'all in the next one, alright?